Yeah. Man, hold up, it's going down. Say something wrong, man. My stuff is delaying, but we gonna keep it cracking. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. It's your boy K Jizzle.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Rob Rich, man. Car Chronicles. We in the building. We in the car, actually.
For real, man. We in the car, man, having some real life conversation. Say, if you don't know now, you know. Say, subscribe, like, and share. Man, we up in here. We just trying to drop jewels. You know what I'm saying? Help each other,
Yes,
motivate each other. You know what I'm saying?
man.
Man,
Just trying to help everybody out, man. And this is fun, man. We appreciate y'all, man. We got some loyal listeners, man. Like the homie right there, walk by the blood. What's good, homie? Wake the game up, homie. You know what it is. So yeah, we outside. We in the Car Chronicles, man. That's what we do.
yeah, already. You know what I'm saying? Say, getting it lit, represent. You know what I'm saying? Say,
So
so. You know what I'm saying? Today is one of them days, man, that it's serious, man, because I believe in after a certain age you should be done said, I done enough. Really from the beginning you should be trying to set up for your future. You know what I'm saying? So today's show is gonna be about generational wealth.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Talking about changing the narrative in a lot of families. A lot of families are generational poor. So, yeah, we're trying to change the narrative, and hopefully we can, share our thoughts on it, just our opinions. Because, like I say, we ain't professionals, not financial professionals. We like to just put that out there. But
Yeah,
yeah, I think we got enough knowledge, man. We trying to change the game out here, man, and try to change it up for our families. And we both out here entrepreneuring, doing our thing, man, and just trying to change that definitely for sure.
for real. Say a lot of people don't understand, man, the generational wealth. When I say that, I mean I'm looking at something that your kids. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? And
yeah,
not only that, somebody that I really look up to. People can say what they want to, but as far as a business mind, Dame Dash,
oh yeah.
say man, when he told what is his name on the Breakfast Club,
Charlemagne,
and all the other dude.
what ain't DJ Envy?
Envy. When he told Envy, can you walk your son in here and give him a job? Like, bro, like he was arguing, but he if you stop and listen to what he just said, and he said, nah, I can't. He's like, bro,
Yeah, yeah,
what are we
that ain't
talking?
what it said.
Why are we talking?
Yeah, yeah. I seen a video, just a random video, just talking about a boss. You know what I'm saying? Everybody said they boss, but a boss really set you up for later. Like your boss really owns stuff. He really out there making moves, and he gonna set you up for later. A real boss, like a boss is having employees basically. If you got other people on you, that's when you a boss or whatever out there. Otherwise, you just out there just spinning your wheels. But I mean, we kind of getting off subject. But if you're talking about generational wealth, you got to be able to pass that down. That's not just you. That means everybody below you, and like you say, your kids. It should be something that should be able to be passed down. And getting to that is the big thing. A lot of people don't know how to get to that. And I say it all starts back from us just being young and not having financial literacy in our homes or whatever like that. You see, I'm a huge supporter now of resources, of just saying where you was at. Like, you got to be able to have access to these things, and when you get access to information late, it puts your generation or in the generations behind you late. So here it is, we already in this generation, and we trying to bridge the gap for the next generation, and we already behind. So we got to make sure that we at least have halfway going, what we doing, so our kids can just pick up where we at and leave off. But it starts with financial literacy, like teaching your kids financial literacy, the value of a dollar, how to use credit at certain times and when it is able to use credit, what credit is, just none of that stuff was taught to us. And then you get in your 30s and boom, oh my God, I got credit, I got a credit card. And like, I ain't gonna lie, I got my first one, I went buck wild. I was like, and like, hey bro,
No,
you got
for
to pay this
real,
stuff back, but you don't be like, you didn't learn, and then you live and you learn or whatever like that.
for real. Rich dad,
Great
poor
book.
for real. That is.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's a great book.
for me, I'ma say, I'm always the one that they say. I always got something different to say. So me, I'ma say it go by the adults. I feel like as adults, if we do not know, I feel like it starts with us because a lot of us only have that job, not understanding that you need to have passive income too.
uh, Multiple.
Multiple, but a passive one
Yeah,
that when you sleep is still making money. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people don't understand is, man, you gonna need more than one hustle. Like,
yeah.
it's a no sleep game. But if you move right, you know what I'm saying? What's up with it, Papa Charlie? You know what I'm saying? If you move right, it'll work right because you're moving in the direction and then you're making the moves. Now your kids are seeing how you're doing it. Okay,
I
look,
agree.
okay, I see how it, because you say, it's illiteracy from us, which is true, but can't no one tell me that there wasn't somebody that tried to sit them down and tell them so.
I ain't never had nobody
You mean
sit
tell me
me down.
nobody ever sit you down and said, say boy, don't be going over there spending all your money over there. You
Well,
gonna want some more.
I will say that I will say this. I won't say 100%. My mama taught me how to save money, but I still need the money that I was saving. That was saving to be able to learn how to get things, to get a car, or to be able to move out, or things of that nature. It wasn't so much saving and learn how to invest in your future, whether it was stocks or whatever the case may be. To be able to have a person like that to say, yes, I see you saving your money. These are things that you could be doing for your money. That way, when you do get to the age of 43, your money is, double, tripled, or whatever at that time. So
Okay.
yes, it was financial literacy and learning how to save to get the things that you want. And I can stretch a 20 on you for sure right now. Man, even in this economy, I still stretch a 20.
20 can't do nothing for me. But what I'm saying
It
is,
won't.
okay, so I understand what you're saying, but back then, see, they didn't have the technology for one.
So,
And then for two, they wasn't able to really, you know what I'm saying, invest and do the things that we are capable of doing now. You know what I'm saying? They was held back on a lot of stuff.
I, I agree or disagree. With what you just said, held back. I agree with that word. They didn't know because they weren't educated and they didn't have the resources telling them that they could. The stuff was out there. All of this stuff has been out there for years. It ain't like this is something new that came on. Besides the technology, as far as the tax code and just even like I say, just financial literacy all the way around was good.
Was
Just
good.
financial literacy all the way around is just not taught. It just wasn't taught to our generation or the generation before us. So that has to stop somewhere. There has to be a turn in the generation to say, this is how you stretch your money. This is what you do with your money. Invest in your future, because that's pretty much how the world works. And if you're not doing that, if you just out here living paycheck to paycheck, and your kids see you living paycheck to paycheck, it it's basically, there it is. You still not breaking the cycle. It's the same thing.
True. That's true. But at the same time, I'm just saying, man, people, people, how can I, let me see, let me rephrase this. Because I understand what you're saying. You know, the, if we wasn't taught it, but it still go back to the fact of in their day and time, even if they had the knowledge, some things it wasn't gonna work right for them because of the day and time that it was. Now it's more of an open market. It's, you know what I'm saying? You, if you got the money and the knowledge, you really the money, you can go get into anything.
Yeah, that's true. I don't disagree with that. But
So it's not like it used to be where you had to have the knowledge, you had to know the right people to, yeah, it's not like that now. So there's a
not,
big difference.
yeah, definitely not now. We could definitely break the cycle. Honestly, it'll probably be one of our kids that'll end up doing it before us because they so knowledgeable on all the things that are going on or whatever like that. Just the stocks, the crypto, blockchain, which I still have no idea what that is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so far advanced now. Like, you literally are behind, so you gotta go get with one of these youngsters because they kind of know what it is. And then, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna put it like this. It's so much advanced that and I ain't saying I'm old, but man, my daughter had put me like, I didn't have a job at one point. My daughter had put me on an app called Variable. I had never heard of this.
I never have either.
You ain't never heard of Variable?
Uh,
So you go on this app and you bid on jobs, bro.
what?
Yeah, bro. It's like, so it's you can have a regular job and say like I work Monday through Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I can get a job on that app and work for the rest of the weekend, and then go back to
Just
one time.
so you just put in a bid what you would charge that person for that job.
Well, they have a bid on there, but I'm just saying, just showing
Yeah,
how, you know what I'm
how the
saying.
technology is. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
technology is somewhere else, and I'm talking about when I say I was making money, I think I was doing about like 175 a day.
Oh, definitely. I mean, even just with that, like you can make passive income. You still got to put in the work. You want to make that passive income where you just sitting on your couch. But like you say, apps like that, everybody DoorDash and everybody Ubering, everybody, you know what I mean, Instacart, whatever the case may be. There's definitely different ways to get income, but you want that income where you sitting down and it's making you money.
Good, because if not, you're making an exchange for your time for the money. When in
I
reality,
agree.
you should want to be able to go on with your life and be making the money.
Yeah, yeah. You definitely want your money to be turning over for you. So I mean, you definitely should definitely learn about stocks. That's kind of one of the easiest ones or whatever like that. People can just do that. Like I do one where it just round up my change and invested in, getting them penny stocks, and then you end up with a full share of something before you know it or whatever like that. So I mean, it's all different kind of ways to make up money. My son is a genius at that. Like he be tapped in all day long with that. Like that's
Oh,
basically how he live is trading all day from home. So I mean, it's pretty amazing.
man, that's what's up. Well, I know that if you don't do like that, man, you're going to, like you said, paycheck to paycheck. But you're gonna be robbing Peter to pay Paul for real.
And you probably gonna uh be robbing Paul too, just to pay Paul again.
But I'm just the one thing that people don't under. That's why I hate that I can't play Love Dorsey. But like at the beginning, she was explaining the difference between a passive income and your primary, and
Right.
that's how you got to look at it. Is that job you go to is your primary? That's that for show check.
That's that for
You
sure, for
got
sure.
you got to come back though on the back end and make that, you know, that other end where you just sitting down chilling. You know what I'm saying? Doing what you do, but still making money. Those
Yeah.
that's real rich people. Like old boy that own Facebook. All of them, man. Them,
Yeah, but they portfolios is huge. Like a lot of they richness is coming off of because they own so much stock in their company, and then the other part of it just kind of come off their portfolio. It could be a mixture of art and houses and you know random weird stuff that rich people like to collect. You know what I'm saying? Just anything that they can do to generate other income. They invest in startups or whatever like that. That's how they be getting their money so quickly.
Yeah, residual income. Yeah, that's what I'm. My bad. I must have said it wrong. She corrected. No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. But no, yeah, I look at most people live for the moment, and they're not looking at you know like 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 she said, man. She said, most people they wear their if you're not a rapper or somebody like that, you shouldn't be walking around with all that jewelry on because the people that are really rich ain't walking around looking like $200,000 or wearing gators and all that. They look like normal broke people.
Yeah, if you can be identifying your self worth wearing it, then yeah, you ain't got no money. But man, you talking about chains, and you made me want to tuck my chain in, man. That's all bad.
Yeah, because you a big baller.
Nah, I wish
Shot caller, 20-inch blades on
on
the.
the Impala.
Oh man,
Hey,
don't say that. Don't say that. They might cut off the deal or
oh
something.
yeah, but like, I don't own the rights to this music. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we were just having a battle real quick.
Yeah, it was yeah, don't mute it. But yeah, man, my light. Yeah, it's really serious, man. I can't stress because a lot of relationships get ruined because of money. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just being real.
Hey, I I don't know. Everybody deals with that according to their relationship. I don't know. Yeah, they do, but that's because one person is putting more into the pot than the other person is. I'm glad I don't have that. I don't have to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is Gucci when it comes to everything getting paid, and we still have fun. So I think it just depends on the person. You know, if you got with an irresponsible person, if they ask for $20 all the time, you know what you're dealing with.
Yeah, that is true. And sometimes I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you make they make bad decisions, but sometimes they wake up all of a sudden from nowhere and they own their game. You like, damn, what the hell? I mean, my bad. What just happened? See what you made me do?
Hey, they be doing. They didn't went to the casino and then pop for 2,000 at the casino or something like that. But then the very next night they go right back in there and lose 1,100. Like that just don't make no sense.
Yeah, you right. That's usually how it go. Yeah, I had to take that little deal off that was making my screen blurry. It was making it go slow. But
Ah, okay.
yeah, man, it's like that's how a lot of millionaires, well, all millionaires got ahead. Was they actually saved, they invested while they was still out there grinding, getting it. Let me make sure I ain't. They was still doing their thing, and that's how we gotta be. We supposed to be worried about our kids, like okay, our kids, we want to leave something for them so that people always say, I don't want my kids to struggle. I don't want my kids to go through what I went through in my lifetime. So,
Well, they are. Unless somebody decides to change the narrative.
say for real, and And that's real talk. Like it's I feel like there are people out there that our young people can talk to, but sometimes they're afraid because of sometimes how we present it or we present ourselves, or you know what I'm saying, we don't sound humble. I have seen that a lot with young people where they go ask, but the older person ain't really humble. Like they like, you talking about, and that's wrong. You know what I'm saying?
That's just insecurity because they just don't have the answer to be able to get to them because they ain't educated about it. That's pretty much what that is. Like, you know what I mean? When somebody just go and get defensive because they don't want to be that person to just say, I don't know, or whatever there, you know. Yeah, you definitely got to educate yourself, but you got to educate yourself to be able to invest in yourself because you got to know what it is that you need to go after or whatever like that. Go pick up a book or go find a class. I mean, there's plenty of things out there to be able to educate yourself or whatever to be able to do that. And then another one is uh, like life insurance and setting up if you have when you have businesses and being able to set up trust and all of that stuff. Like when you
Yeah,
really want to start getting in depth up in there, that's really how generational wealth is. Because again, it's not what you own, it's what you can control. And
that's
once we
right,
really learn that, that's really where the wealth comes in at.
man. Say, boy, you over there preaching, Bob? Watch out, there, Bob,
Go pick
teaching
up a
about
book.
for real banking, credit, saving, investing, money management.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
real skills, and most definitely invest in yourself. If you don't invest in nobody, invest in yourself, man. For real. That's real spill. Chill.
But go get the knowledge. Don't just be out here,
Yeah, don't. Yeah, man.
be out here spending investing in yourself is not going to buy 10 bricks. It's not worth it. I'm just saying.
Please don't go buy 10 bricks, man. The way they locking people up now,
That's not investing in yourself.
that's crazy. That's
Yeah,
real.
it really is.
But I really do. I feel like, say, man, if we learn to even just help each other, I don't understand how we won't. What was that old saying? Reach one, teach one, or what was it?
I remember that was on a movie.
But I used to hear old people say it, and it's true, man. I try my hardest when I can to try to tell somebody younger than me if you're going down the wrong path. But now if they don't accept it, it's not my fault. I just keep it pushing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
As you should.
Yeah, they got to work that out amongst themselves. Some people you can't help. They got to learn the hard way, and some people they can. You just gotta be a little bit tougher on them.
Yeah, that's true. You can tell the ones who still kind of soaking up the game. If you giving it to them and they taking it, they still might be making a little outside plays here and there, but they trying to be on the straight and narrow. The thing is, people just want that quick, fast money. You know what I mean? When you out here trying to do it the right way, man, it's a grind, it's a hustle. It could be months or a couple of years or whatever before you really just start turning over a penny, but it'll be worth it in the end. And because you went through that, it'll mean more to you. It'll have more value to you. Your business will have more value to you. That dollar have more value to you. And then other thing, how you interact with your customers or whatever like that. Like you say, your character or whatever like that, like how you interact with people and when you building your business, all of these things, like you got to be a good person. You just can't be out here thugging on people, man. You can't just
Yep.
be doing that.
And then you gotta understand, in order for that generational wealth to work, you gotta teach your kids all them other steps that we have been talking about: mindset, self worth, all of that stuff. You gotta teach them that first, so that you can show them the generational wealth, and they will understand it. A lot
Yep.
of people don't understand the generational wealth, how it works. uh how to even work with others, because they want to be so dominant and run everything, and we got to do it my way, and that a lot of times ruins a lot of stuff.
Yep. Yep.
You
Yeah, you
must put
definitely
in the work.
you got to put in the work, but you like you say, you got to know your role. Like everybody has a role. Everybody ain't leaders, and that's not saying everybody else is followers. It just means everybody just has a part, and you got to know your part. You might not be a CEO. You might just be the secretary. So just go do, you know what I'm saying, go do your thing or whatever like that. But then it just start that, well, I think this and this and that, and again, thinking about it, getting off the subject, but just how people be, man. You got to get yourself a good network, a good group of people, a good core group of people who want to work and go in the same direction as you. And once you find that, like, it's sky's the limit at that point in time. Once you find a good group of people that just want to work and do the same things that you want to do, whose mindset is the same as you, who talk about going to get it every day as you or whatever like that. Like,
Yep.
yeah, that's when it really starts moving like that. That's when it gets activated. And then you inspired and everybody in the group is inspired. And it's just
Yep.
a big ball of joy. You know what I mean?
Networking is very important. I
Ah, man.
I try to connect and try to build a what is that, a friendship with everybody. Anybody that I bring onto the platform, I try to, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want you to think that I'm faking, or I be interviewing people just because that's my homie, or they, paying me, or they doing a good. Nah, man, we do it because we see the work, we see the grind, we see the consistency. We hope that people see it in what we do.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And I can definitely vouch for the network thing, man. Woo. Hey, that is not what you know, is who you know is real. I can vouch for that. I'm not going to I keep a list of people that I'm going, when the time comes, and I'm gonna thank, and it's grown because I didn't. If I it's just a group of people, just a large network of people that just helped me along my journey. So you
Uh,
definitely need to get out there and network, man. You definitely got to get out there, get out the house, man. Go out there to the meet and greets and go meet one. I'm going to one Tuesday night, so like, get out there and go do that.
I got to grab the microphone on this one. Look here.
Uh
I ain't worried about you. Look here. If you're not trying to network, or we can't make it happen, say, man, I don't be tripping.
Me either.
So I'm not gonna never go out my way. Once I see, okay, I back up. Go and do your thing. And I go focus and go right back to where I was.
But here's the thing: once you really get out there, like I say, and get to networking with the right people, and they see your hustle, you ain't even going. It get to the point to where people just start contacting you, say, man, hey man, I seen you out there, whoop de whoop de woo. I seen y'all out there. You know what I'm saying? And then they like, hey, you want to come over here and come do this, with us? Like, people see your grind. The right people, when you working hard, the right people are gonna see it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that you right, the right people will see it. But for me, I just realized, see, me and my wife, we talking, I tell her, I say, she's right, because she told me, she said, you expect yourself out of people. How you are, you expect for them to be like that with you. And you ain't gonna get that. So stop expecting yourself out of people. That's why I say networking, is somewhat.
Nah, I, it ain't even. It ain't
You don't
even.
want
It ain't. I,
you don't want to
I
network with everybody.
Well, no, you don't want to network with everybody, but you gotta still network with people to even know who you're gonna work with. All Everybody that I've met, yeah, I might not be friends with them on LinkedIn, or I might not keep in contact with them. I might not have their number, but it's certain places that you can go that people know you. Like, I can walk in the room and people gonna know me in that room or whatever. And then who you network with, and who you gravitate to, will just happen organically. Hey man, I seen you out. I got a homie now that just I met at one event, and now it just it just organically happened. We ping stuff back and forth off of each other or whatever like that. And it just works or whatever like that. Like, but you still got to get out there and get that network because them sometimes they doing stuff and they may be ahead of you in a certain process, and it's good to have them people out there to be able to go ask them, hey bro, how did you get this going or whatever like this, and oh man, da 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 da, because everybody ain't gonna talk to you, you know what I mean? Like, we can go contact somebody, some of them cats be like, man, I ain't even got nothing to say to you, but you got to have that networking because you got to be able to ask people who going through what you going through.
You say so. Because me, I feel very strongly because there are people that I have tried to network with, and
But don't
they
force it.
say, no, 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 no. You think it's real and it's true, and you get your part ready, but they don't hit you back or they avoid you, or yeah, it make you feel some type of way. So you know what I'm saying? After I done had that happen to me so many times that I don't even look towards, what somebody else gonna do. I look at what I'm gonna do. I ain't waiting. I'll network with people way away from me, but anywhere usually close to me, it's hard to network with because it's how they feel about you.
I,
So
I'm the first to say, my network is not people that I know or whatever like that. Like they say, your biggest supporter is a stranger. It's the truest statement that I could ever come across. Like, besides my wife and whatever like that, my biggest supporters are people outside of people that I grew up with or whatever the case. And I'm not speaking about you, but just
right.
everybody else. That man, here's the best statement that I support and that I use all the time. Nobody supports the movement until it's moving, and that's just straight facts. Everybody ain't gonna be just on board, and I'm okay with that because, like, hey, I'm ready to go upstream. I got my oars, I got my motorboat. You know what I'm saying? I got a sail. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to keep this boat moving or whatever like that. But when I get up there and I dock or whatever, don't be just expecting that you just got a 100% ticket on the boat.
Well, see, you saying it like this. See, I'm just saying straight up. Ain't no hold up, man. See, my light done went out on me. See,
Man,
I'm blue black. You know what I'm saying? Right here, right here. Keep that same energy, buddy.
always.
Keep that, because what I'm saying is, for me, you know, even if I don't believe what a person is doing, if they come to me and it's nothing like that'll harm me, man, I'm gonna give them 250% of me. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make whatever it is right on my part. But do you get the same thing when you're trying to do whatever it is that you see? No. So
And them's people that I don't fool with. And then I have to say, sometimes it's where are you networking? I mean, I feel you on that.
see, I'm more like I feel like, if we was really tight like you say we are, then we'll be able to come together, discuss any issue, and fix that. But once it get to the point to where, what I'm saying, one is trying to discredit or tear down the other, and it's vice versa, it's a done deal, man. Like, I feel like that's ruining my put it like this. To me, like you say, a chain. You're only as strong as your weakest link. That's a weak link. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you didn't believe in me, first of all, and you didn't see what I saw. But first off, you should have believed in me because I said it. I'm the one that's, what I'm saying? I had the dream. I'm the one that got the vision. If you down, stay down and let's ride it out. If you not, I'm as soon as I find out you're not, I push you to the side and I go on.
And that's fair. And I
And
don't really think there's nothing wrong with that.
the only difference is people say I ill treat them. I don't. I just don't have the time for the shenanigans because it ain't making no money. No,
I
I'm just being real. It ain't
and I
helping my
agree.
family. And I ain't being mean or nothing like that. But I'm just like, if we all can't make no money together, then why are we doing it?
I agree 100%. And again, and that's why I say my network is not people who are, one hand or two hand or three hands lengths away from me. Like people that I'm out here making moves with and out here doing stuff with are people either are not family or people that have been on that grind just like me or whatever like that. If we networking and we moving in the same direction, it's genuinely just gonna happen. If you do one of them people who just genuinely don't want to do it and you just fall off, like bye, like sorry, I guess you should have had a life jacket. You know what I mean? Hopefully somebody will come pick you up along on the next boat, but you just won't be on this one. Like I have no problem with going out and mingling with people. I hand out 1,000 business cards a day, but that's just how it is. You're gonna hand out 10 and you're gonna get a hit from two or whatever like that, and probably out of them two only one of them is gonna be cool, but that's okay. Like but that one person brings value to whatever it is that you're doing or whatever like that, then that's fine. But that's just part of the game when it comes out here a network and starting a business or whatever like that. You just gonna have to get out there. It's like dating. It's just like a freaking crapshoot. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, nah.
yeah, it is.
Because on dating, now that I know what I know, man, I'm not. It's a lot of stuff I'm not gonna deal with. So you
It's
see what I'm saying? It ain't
it's
no
the
you
same
have.
thing in that. It's the
Look at
same thing
bro,
in networking.
I'm black
It's the
again.
same. Man, you over there spitting fire that you just you electrifying. You just
Oh,
causing electric shocks over there.
oh, you got jokey jokes. Okay, you see what I'm saying? That man,
Setting it off over there. You over there dimming the lights.
just give me
Man,
the light. Let me stop. Let me
man.
stop. Let me stop. Say,
But yeah, I mean that's pretty much what it is, though. I mean, but the networking is just part of it. But you still it's like again, your network is your net worth. If you hanging around $5, you're gonna be $5. You know what I'm saying? You got to go find you one, two, three millionaires that's gonna allow you to hang out with them, and you will become one. So
yep,
you got
you
to get
will
out
be
there and
the
make moves.
you will be the third or fourth or fifth millionaire if you hanging around them.
Yeah,
I
because they gonna give you the game.
I try to hang around people that's at the other level that I am trying to get to. And I try to really learn game even if I can't get to them. I try to learn game off of the little videos or the little stuff that they put out. I'd be like, let me dissect this, man. Like Love Dorsey. That's somebody that I really respect because she's like, you look at my face, you looking at my body, you like, this is a bad female, but man, it's halls of knowledge inside of this brain.
Yeah, yeah,
And that is what just I was like, dang, bro. So if I can get the knowledge, I know for a fact I can do the generational wealth. I can get everything going the way it's supposed to go for my family
definitely,
and leave a
definitely.
legacy.
I'm definitely trying to do that. That's the primary reason of I do what I do, and then just outside of it or outside of work, doing my startup or whatever like that, even just some of the texts that I get from people that just saying that that you inspire them because they never seen nobody doing some of the things that you're doing or whatever like that. That really inspires you to keep going or whatever like that, and that you are changing the narrative on your way, that you're inspiring somebody else that they can do it. So everybody is in the game at that point in time. If it's not just you that's going to change the generation, well, maybe it's your nephew, maybe it's your cousin, maybe it's your sister, your brother. Like you inspire me, like let's go get it together. I'll meet you up there or whatever like that. But still, go. if you want to change it, you got to go get that. You got to level up. You can't just be hanging around. If you, whatever you call yourself, whatever, and it ain't like looks. If you a seven and you want to get to tens, you need to go find you some tens. Like you need to go hang out with some tens. Just plain and simple. They're not gonna look down on you. Most of them people are very accepting. They want to talk to you or whatever like that. Go hang around some tens. You will eventually be a 10.
Yep. And I wanna really push go back to this comment right here, teaching about banking, credit, saving, investing, money management. That is the key. You have to know that in order for this to work. I don't understand how we do the same thing, but we're not understanding. If we don't understand banking, if we don't understand credit, saving, investing, how can we manage our money?
Financial literacy, straight up.
Like real talk. It is most definitely a mindset, but it is not a mindset that you cannot get. Anybody can get this mindset and do this generational wealth, but you got to get that mindset. But all of them previous videos that we done, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand, man. I understand it's hard out here, but you know what I'm saying?
It's hard out here for an entrepreneur out here in these streets.
For real.
It,
But
it is a mindset. It is definitely a mindset, but man, it ain't for everybody. But then at the same time, the mindset still comes with the education. It still comes with the resources. It still comes with seeing people like you doing things that you're trying to do. You don't want to walk in, you know what I mean? Like you say, you don't want to be a wolf walking into a whole bunch of sheep because they definitely gonna disperse. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
they're gonna devour you.
you know what I'm saying? You when you if you walking into a room and there's more wolves in there, you're gonna be more comfortable going in there. So again, people like us have to get out there more, be out front more, doing these things more to letting people know that there are other people like them that look like you and I that are out there, because that is a big thing. That's something that I run into every day. We could have another conversation about that, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm a wolf, I'm a lion, I'm a Leo. This Leo season straight up, you know what I'm talking about. But when I go in the room, I'm a lion and I'm a walk in the room and I'm ready to eat. So I don't really care who's in the room when I go in the room. Like, but that's a mindset that I have, and that's a mindset that you got to teach yourself, because I don't feel inferior to any of them people or whatever. Like when I walk in the room, I feel like I belong in the room right with them. Yeah, I'm still soaking up knowledge, and maybe I don't have the dollars that you had, but I can speak the same lingo that you speaking. So you know what's up. Let's work together. Let's get this money.
Say, I might not can speak they lingo, but I do speak another lingo, and it's called "Let's cut out the bull." Man, what you really talking about? I
Yeah,
don't have time. I'm too old now to be playing around the bush. Just tell me what it is up front, and because I don't have time. I could be going to do something else, make some more money somewhere else. Just let's handle it. That's
yeah,
how I feel nowadays.
yeah. That's pretty much where I'm at. But my network ain't yeah, it ain't I don't have to deal with them type of people. When people say that they contact you and say they gonna do what they gonna do, they gonna pull up, like, just straight up. It ain't none of that whatever. People be like, pull up over here, hey, come to Tulsa all the time. Let's do this, boom, let's do that, let's do that. It's always some action, and them people is real. I don't have time to be fooling with y'all. Oh, we gonna do this, and I'll be like, hey, what time is this? Oh man, we didn't have enough tickets or something. Be like, you know what? I knew that, but I tried to support.
Yeah, and I that's all I'm saying, man, is some things you got to realize what is worth it and what ain't worth it, and look at the fact of whatever decision that you are making now, it is going to affect your future.
Straight up,
Just real talk.
straight up.
If you make a bad decision, you screwing up your own future. So You should let that soak in for real.
Make good decisions. Basically, make good
Hope,
decisions.
hope your character is good, cause boy.
Oh, man, it's wild out here. Man, I just encourage anybody, man, go pick up a book, learn about generational wealth or whatever like that. Learn how to change the narrative for you and your family and them. You know what I'm saying? Like, educate yourself. All of those things. Learn how to make your money work for you. Don't just be sitting back doing nothing and saying you can't make a change. Yes, you can make a change, but here we go back to previous episodes. It's gonna come with some discipline. It ain't gonna be easy. Let me tell you. So you gotta want to do it. If you want to change it, you can make it happen. And holler at your boy if you want to talk about it more. I'm just saying.
Say, I'm my wife probably gonna get mad at me. I'm gonna try to play just the beginning part where she didn't say too much cuss words. Well, she didn't say no cuss words, just so you can understand. People can understand what I'm saying.
Like
Uh,
too short.
your words are your bond. Hey, real talk, real talk. I'm gonna see if if she goes start. I'm gonna have to shit it out. So I'm just saying. But okay, check it out. Check this out.
Saying that financially mature people like they don't wear their money, they don't draw their money, like they don't carry all their money around in their pockets. Spend it up. Like y'all understand that, right? Just that basic concept. Like people who have matured financially. Because unless you on these apps, like creating a brand for yourself, like if you a rap artist or, you know, your brand entitles you to like, floss and, the chains and the cars and shit go along.
Okay, see, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You see, but that's what I mean. She's really on point. And if y'all don't mind cursing, shout out to Love Dorsey. What is it? Y'all should go. Matter of fact, and just to show y'all should go subscribe to Ladies and Gentlemen. I think that's her page, or that's who I be watching it off of. Love Dorsey, her music is jamming. I love it. Say man, I learned a lot of games, still learning games from her. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all should check her out, man. She go hard in the paint. Let me fix this.
I go hard in the paint.
But
Waka
yeah.
flocka.
Say, but no, real talk, man. Y'all, you know, think about your kids, man. Don't be selfish and just think about yourself and how you living right now. Like that's real selfish. Help your kids have an easier life than what you had. Be able to wiggle their feet and go places and take vacations when you couldn't. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel.
I don't disagree. Hey, it's not about you no more. Once you have kids, or maybe you have elderly parents, or maybe you somebody disabled, or whatever the case may be. If you chose that, or whatever, it's not about you no more. At some point in time, you just have to say it's not about me, and then you just have to want to change the narrative. You gotta be like, man, like I don't want my kids sitting here doing the same thing that I'm doing, nothing. So somebody has to do something about it. Why not you? So I mean, at the end of the day, just why not you? So get up, go do something about it, or don't complain about it. That's really the big thing. Don't be like, oh man, you know, start speaking that gibberish, man. Don't nobody want to hear that, man. If you really want to do something about it, man, go do something about it. It's plenty of people, networks, groups, organizations,
Yeah,
whatever, to be able to go out and talk to people, to be able to get stuff off the ground.
for real, for real. Say, y'all just man, think about your future, man. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, saying that, we finna get up out of here. It's about
Man.
that time. Say, y'all need to holler at us next week. It's going down. We're gonna have Mr. Lane in the building.
Yeah.
Say,
Yeah.
I'm getting my questions together. You know what I'm saying? Trying to got a lot of questions for him, man. He buy houses and remodel them and all of that. Plus, he's on the what is it? The violator shelter that we had talked about. You remember the
I
man?
remember the hotels. I remember the
No, no, no,
hotels.
no, no, no. No, remember before then, you was telling me about my kinfolk that other deal, violator.
Oh,
He's a
oh,
part of that.
the executive protection people.
I think that's it. I think he's a part of that too.
Okay, okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what's up.
yeah. It's gonna be some. Yeah, I'm finna get down right in his business, man, and pick
Yeah,
his
yeah.
brain because him and his partner Jerry, and I gotta get an interview with my kinfolk because he say,
That's
man,
what's
he own it. What's up, Byron? I see you. What it do? Man, we finna get ready to get up out of here, man. It's at the end, man. Eh,
man. Tap in with us next week.
Yeah, hey, I got an interview. We got interview with Mr. Lane. Say, man, this gonna be my 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 primary goal is to make sure that when we interview that it be people that you know, that can drop some real jewels, you know, help us out on decisions and stuff in life, but also learn more about them and how they can, you know what I'm saying? What my bad, I ain't even see. Shout out, Jesus, shout out. Already say, man, trying to do, man, we gotta get some jerseys called Hood Rich, Hood Superstars, you know what I'm saying?
Superstars.
Neighborhood
Th-
Superstars, my bad. Yo,
That's the homie right there.
we gonna get on that. But yeah, man, say y'all tune in next week. Man, it's gonna be something serious. I'm gonna try to get with Rich and find out what we're gonna do as far as topic after that. But say y'all tune in, man. It's going down. I'm telling you, Car Chronicles, man. We driving through your hood sometime soon. Y'all keep on the
Already.
lookout for man, we got some more shows coming. Say, man, I'm done, man. Say, it's your boy KG, man. What you gotta say, Rich?
Hey man, like, follow, share. You know what I'm talking about? Tell everybody to come tap in with us every Wednesday at 8 o'clock, man. I always have fun doing this with you, bro, man. Thank you for allowing me to be on this platform with you, man. It's your boy Rob Rich, man. This is how we do it.
Man, it's your boy K Jizzle, and we up out this mug, baby.